rest, of course, everybody has been speculating over the list of the front runners, while Atashi scored the top position. But at this given point of time, what we can understand that there are, of course, tactical reasons as to why Atashi has been chosen. Of course, we also have Ms. Joshi, who has joined us there on the broadcast. And at this given point of time, there are, of course, many reasons which can be understood to be put in perspective as for the choice of Atashi as the next Delhi Chief Minister. But, at this given point of time, it is also important to understand that she has held 14 portfolios in the past. She has also very crucially contributed into shaping the Manifesto Panel Committee in 2013 and played a monumental role in, rising from the ranks of the party going forward into, the movement in Delhi by the Aam Aadmi Party was growing larger. But Ms. Joshi, at this given point of time, there are also allegations by the BJP now being levelled that says that under the pressure, enormous pressure of Manish Sisodia, Arvind Kejriwal had to, in fact, now elect Atashi as the next Delhi Chief Minister. So what does this really mean, exposing the internal cracks of the Aam Aadmi Party? Because if such an allegation has been levelled, what does this really signal at?
Yes, that is very interesting. In fact, I was speaking to you about this, just some time back also, even before the name was announced. So at that time also, I was telling you that there has to be somebody who is absolutely close to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, somebody who will not turn Swati Maliwal kind of a situation, and also somebody who is fine with the senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. So there, she has to be acceptable. She or he would have to be acceptable to the senior leaders as well. So, Mr. Manish Sisodia himself had proposed the name of Ms. Atashi. That could have been maybe because he also wanted to be assured that, Mrs. Sunita Kejriwal will not come into the picture. Because, there definitely right now would be some fissures, some cracks in the Aam Aadmi Party as well. Because then just imagine that for 6 months, this person is there inside the jail and he has made every other minister resign the minute their name comes up into some accusation, and he himself does not resign, and he says that I will run the entire government from the jail. So that actually must have definitely caused a lot of ripples within his own party as well. Now, all those credentials that we were speaking about every one of these leaders, Atishi Marlena included, actually takes a big beating because none of those credentials actually work while selecting the role of this, the post of this new chief minister. Because then if that was so, then he would have actually chosen them maybe 6 months ago. The only reason right now is because right now he has no choice because, because of the Supreme Court order. And at the same time, he wants to make sure absolutely that this new coming chief minister will not turn against him, will be somebody who is much junior to him. And so it was none of the senior leaders, it was a junior leader who was selected. And at the same time, it happens to be a woman face. And, so all of the things work in Ms. Atishi's favor. So, but the credentials actually are not something that actually have been the most priority. Because this thing right now is who will not turn against him and who will allow him to be the super CM like he has been the super CM in Punjab. So we all know that in Punjab also things run as per Mr. Kejriwal's orders. So whenever he wants to go somewhere campaigning, whenever he wants to, have some expenses, like the choppers are always in the name of the Punjab government. The choppers are not in the name of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. So it is, things are very convenient that way. So he is very conveniently, he says that I have not signed any files. Even today, the Aam Aadmi Party spokespersons say that he is not expected to be signing any documents other than the ones that are sent to the LG. So, very conveniently he has made it so that he is not expected to be signing any documents, but at the same time, he enjoys all the luxuries and all the powers of being the CM. So now today he will be the super CM of 2 states. So that is how the things are. So he doesn't want anybody questioning his authority. Anybody who has done that in the past has had to leave the party. No, that is something that is unquestionable. So this is something that, you have seen that even Mr. Anna Hazare, who was the person on whose shoulders Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has come to this point, even him he has completely shrugged off. He has completely put him aside, and he has actually joined hands with the very persons with him Mr. Anna Hazare was fighting against. So Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has only one thing in mind, that he is the absolute authority in the Aam Aadmi Party. There is no other credential that is to be looked at. All the other things are just something that, you have to have some kind of a justification, and that is all that there is to show that these are the credentials by which we have selected this person. But the only credential that actually worked is somebody who is an absolute loyal to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and at the same time acceptable to the seniors. That is how I look at it, Simran.
So basically, there have been concerns that, by electing Atishi as the new Chief Minister of Delhi, decided by Arvind Kejriwal, it is in fact now linking it with imposing the Naxalite mentality in the national capital, one of the serious responses that have come from Kapil Mishra as well, and other if we talk about the BJP senior spokesperson as well, saying that in fact this is rather an attempt of making a puppet or a temporary person of the Chief Minister of Delhi, while Arvind Kejriwal has no confidence in his parties.